Pablo Gunner, aquí, talking nerdy to you about The Beauty, Volume Uno graphic novel, compare and contrast with the show. This is The Beauty, Volume 1. Jeremy Hahn, Jason A. Hurley on story, Jeremy Hahn on art, John Rauch on color and phonographics for lettering and design. So in the show, you think like at first I was like, okay, yeah, I was totally hyped for the show because I was like, yeah, the book was pretty solid, but it's been a long time. It's literally had been years since I had read this, so I reread it after because I didn't want to ruin the show for me. Because if the book was better than the show, then I'd be like, wow, the show's really stupid. Then the show was really stupid, and then I was like, I'm gonna read the book because I need something better, palate cleanser, or just like, hey, hopefully it is the better version. It is. I'm here to tell you that from the get go. Yeah, it does start with this lady like blowing up on a train, more of like a spark combustion from the inside, not an explosion. That's the thing in the show, they blew up, and then that got on people, and then those people were infected. That's not what happened here. They made it a lot more violent, a lot more ridiculous, a lot more crazy in the show than it is in the book. It's just you just kind of burn from the inside out and pop, and that's the kind of thing it is. And so they have these detectives, and they go look into it, and they discover that the CDC and the senator that's pushing this and the pharmaceutical company that pushed the original beauty injection out know about this. It's crazy because one of the detectives, she already has the beauty. She already has the STD. She didn't get the injection of the beauty. And that's the thing is this book starts where the pharmaceutical has already been out and now people are obsessed with getting the STD because it's too expensive to get the pharmaceutical. So it's like a knockoff drug kind of in a way. And it's an STD, so it's really gross. Then the guy gets it as well from his wife. So there's that thing where it's like, and you can go like, all right, yeah, he's a detective. He's always working late. He's never home. And she's screwing around. And so she got it. He just never noticed because that's the thing is, I mean, when you're with someone, you love someone, you just think they're beautiful no matter what. And so to him, he didn't really put two and two together. He's just like, wow, she just keeps on getting more beautiful. So he got it from her, which conflicts it even more because you're like, oh, now they're investigating it, but she already has it. Now he got it too, but now he's going through the beginning stages of it. And in the show, it is a straight up ripoff of The Beauty where it's a full body transformation. In the book, it's just like you have a high metabolism, you're shedding the pounds, you are getting more attractive, but the way that they did in the show, they had to replace the actors unless they put them in like a fat suit before and then change them afterwards, which wasn't the case. And so it was completely different. Like you had Vincent D'Onofrio transform into Ashton Kutcher. Look, Ashton Kutcher is no way near Vincent D'Onofrio's level of acting. So that was a huge disappointment. But anyways, they could have done what they did in this, which is just make everybody look a little bit older, a little bit more less attractive with makeup, and then slowly make them more attractive, younger, so that you're like, oh, okay, these are the effects of the beauty, versus a full body transformation, changing out actors and everything like that, which made the show really stupid and really weak. And something that they also did too is that they built up this villain in this who wears like this Spanish or Mexican mask, skull mask, and he is terrifying, and he's just this awesome, crazy, hardcore threat that they build up in this. I feel like that's what Anthony Ramos' character was supposed to be, and then they completely changed him to not be. They like nerfed him and changed him completely. Where it started off that way, and then it completely changed, and it was like, okay, this is awful, and this is stupid, and this is dumb. And that was like a great build that they had, like this villain that they built up in this. Because the show takes place like before, it's kind of like most of it is before the pharmaceutical is released, and then it's a little bit after it, and then it's released, and then a little bit after it's released, very short. It's already been released. They have two different factions going on. They have like these anti-beauty factions, one that's trying to get find a cure, and then the other one that's like a terrorist organization that like goes and they're blowing places up and they're killing people. So obviously extreme and crazy, but so they do find the cure, and so you see the cure in the book, and you essentially end up looking like Lord Zed from Power Rangers. Your skin looks like it's turned inside out. So now it's like, well, do you want to die and be beautiful, or do you want to live and be a hideous freak the rest of your life? Those are your options. And which is a really interesting conundrum and really makes me want to pick up volume 2 of this. Doesn't make me want to watch season 2 of the show, because yeah, it ended on the cliffhanger of, oh, there's the cure. And if they do the same cure, if they stick with it, that would be like one of the few things they stick with if they going into season 2. I don't think they're going to get a season 2. It's just a really intriguing idea that makes you want to continue reading and possibly watching if that's what they decide to go with in the show. So I would suggest reading this over watching the show, because this is far superior to the show, because they just did their own thing that felt more like a ripoff of the substance mashed with like just stealing some of the concepts and ideas and visuals from this more than anything else. So this is only $10. Definitely worth buying. Definitely worth reading. I have reread this, so it's hard not to say, oh, well, it's not worth rereading. It clearly is. It's not the greatest book I've ever read. Visually, it looks phenomenal. But, like, story-wise, yeah, it could have been better, and I was hoping they were going to make those improvements in the show. Instead, they went off and did their own thing that was stupid. It's worth checking out. It's worth reading, at the least. And $10 is definitely worth the price. So, tell me what you thought about it, whether it be the show or the book or both if you've read both. Give us a like, give us a comment, give us a subscribe, hit the notification dingy so you don't miss our stuff. Check out our merch at TNTM the store, where you can find this merch on sale with free shipping. 5% of any profit that we make off our merch goes to a charity of the month, so please buy our merch so that we can donate to a charity. Thank you for watching and listening, my fellow nerds and amigos y amigas.